Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and guess what happened to me today? I found a giant frog, like really giant, bigger than my house almost. He was sitting by the old oak tree at the edge of the woods, just chilling. I was so surprised, I almost didn't even breathe. At first, I was scared, of course. A frog that big? It's like something out of a fairy tale. But then I got curious. I decided to talk to him. I asked him all sorts of silly questions, things I thought a giant frog definitely wouldn't answer. Like, what's your favorite kind of bug? And do you ever get lonely sitting all alone? And you know what? He answered. He had the deepest, croakiest voice I've ever heard, but he answered every single question. He told me his favorite bug was a juicy grasshopper. And yes, he sometimes got lonely, even though he had lots of friends, giant dragonflies and enormous beetles. He even told me a funny story about trying to catch a particularly speedy lightning bug. I asked him how he got so big. He chuckled, a sound like rumbling thunder, and said it was a long story involving a magical swamp and a very lucky toadstool. He told me about his day, about his adventures, and about the amazing things he'd seen. It was the most incredible conversation I've ever had. He told me about the sparkling rivers he swam in, the giant mushrooms he used as umbrellas, and the amazing sunsets he watched from the top of the tallest mountain. He even let me pet his head. His skin felt surprisingly soft, like velvet. After a while, he looked at me with those big, bulging eyes and asked me, "Little boy, what is your greatest wish? I can grant you one wish." I thought about it for a second. I could wish for a mountain of candy, or a lifetime supply of video games, or even the ability to fly. But then, I looked at this amazing giant frog, and I knew exactly what I wanted. "I wish," I said, "to be your friend." He smiled, a wide, toothy grin that showed off rows and rows of pearly white teeth. "Well then," he boomed, "let's be friends." And we were. We spent the rest of the afternoon playing hide and seek amongst the giant trees, and he even taught me how to catch fireflies with my bare hands. It was the best day ever. So, if you see a giant frog sitting by an old oak tree, don't be scared. Go say hello. You never know what amazing adventures await you. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories. See you next time.